دين الإسلام ديني والأرض بغير ديني محمد اللي حاليني نور الإيمان.
Welcome everybody. Okay. I'm not sure where to start, except I'll start when I came to Paltalk. If some of you know who I am, my handle used to be Warrior 2004. I used to be in the hate rooms, in the Christian hate rooms here in Social Issues. I started out in Social Issues, and I started talking to different Christians in the room, and I started hearing about Islam. I knew nothing about Islam before I came to Paltalk. Nothing. Except what I heard, with 9/11. That's all I knew. So I was in the hate rooms for about, 4 years now. And I did a lot of bashing. I did a lot of things that I can look back on now and I regret. And I really don't want to get into that. I want to talk about how I finally realized about Islam. That's what I want to talk about. First of all, I have to say I knew Nader Ahmed. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. And I knew other brothers of Islam in the room. Hamza was another one that I remember. Hamza 41. And I remember I used to PM Monkeypox as I knew him, and I used to bash him so bad. I told him how much I hated Islam. I hated Islam because I didn't understand Islam. See, a lot of the haters do not understand Islam. They are learning Islam from Christians. And see, one thing I had to learn was, you don't go to a Christian if you want to learn about Islam. If you want to learn about Islam, you go to a Muslim, somebody who knows about Islam. Just like a Muslim wouldn't go to a Muslim to learn about Christianity. If you want to learn about Christianity, you go to a Christian. Well, it took me 4 years to figure this out. And I stayed in the rooms. I did what I did. And about a year ago, I don't know why, but I sat in the room one day, and this is one of the hate rooms I was in. And I was watching the Christians. As I sat there and watched them, I remembered Jesus' words, where he said to love. And I'm thinking to myself, I was not loving the Muslim. I was showing hate. I was showing no respect. Can everybody still hear me? Am I still here? Okay. I was showing so much hatred because I was scared. I did not understand Islam. I was scared. I was scared of how you dressed. I was scared of how you talked. I was scared of all of it because nobody explained it. And I didn't take the time to want to listen either. So what I did was I went off Paltalk. I went off Paltalk and I started thinking, now would Jesus really want me to hate the Muslims? No, he would not. He would not want me to do that. As I began to think about things, I thought to myself, how am I going to learn about Islam? I was going through some personal stuff, and I came online under my other nick, which some of the Muslims know. My real name is Penny. I came under that nick. And I remember I started sending messages to Abba, and I told him that I was curious about Islam. I didn't understand it or anything, but I was curious. And I was going through some things with my husband and stuff, and he wasn't agreeing to what I was doing, coming into talking to Abba and stuff, and he was upset. And I continued to do that. I took off for a couple months, and I stopped talking to Abba, and and because I had to straighten some other things out in my own personal life. Yes, miss, it's me. But I kept thinking to myself, I have to find out more about Islam. And I cannot go back into the hate rooms to find out. I had to find it out on my own. I started reading the Quran. And when I did that, I finally realized how wrong I was. I was so wrong about the Quran. I was so wrong about Muhammad. Peace be upon him. I didn't understand the times back when our Prophet Muhammad was alive. Peace be upon him. I didn't understand all that. See, I was looking at things from today. I didn't understand the story about Aisha and Muhammad. Peace be upon him. I didn't understand any of it because I was looking at today's world. I wasn't looking about back in those times. And I regret it now, but I can't change what I've done. But yesterday morning, I came into the room. Well, I actually came and PM'd Abba. And I knew that I wanted to be a Muslim. I knew this was the right thing to do. And I knew that Allah would accept me. And yesterday morning I came in and I PM'd Abba. And he said, well, not so fast, not so fast. And I said to him that he was willing to, you know, talk with me and stuff. And we did all that. And I told him, I said, today, I must accept Islam today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not next year. I've been waiting for a long time for a peace inside my heart that I never found in Christianity. No, I do not hate the Christians, okay? But I know one thing. I have a peace in my heart that I've never had in Christianity. There's a peace that nobody can take from me, and I would never give up. And yesterday I said to Abba, I said, Abba, I want to accept Islam now, right now. And he said to me, okay. And he brought me to the room. And I said to him, now, right now, in front of all you people, whoever was in the room yesterday heard it. I took my Shahada. And it was the most awesome feeling that I ever had in my life. I've had a peace that I never had since then. I'm still learning. I still have a lot of growing to do. You know, it's funny because I went into my old room today because I wanted to share it with the Christians. I wanted them to know I am now Muslim, and I'm not ashamed. See, this is what I have decided. I was a very strong Christian woman, and if anybody knew me in here, you knew that. I was very strong. And I am going to be just as strong in Islam as I was in Christianity, because I now know that I have been lied to and that Islam is the truth. And I pray for any Christian in here, if you're listening to me and you're a Christian, I pray that Allah shows you the truth, because He is the truth. There's only one God. There's not three gods. There's only one God. God has no distinctions. I hope you're listening to me, Christians in the room. God has no distinctions. There is one God, period. His name is Allah. And Allah loves you as well as us. And I pray that you come to the truth and learn what I have. Christianity lied to me for many years. I grew up in the Christian church. I was a Bible college student for 4 years. I have been lied to, and now I found the truth. Thank you for allowing me to share, brothers and sisters in Islam. And one more thing I wanted to say about is examine the truth.
دين الإسلام ديني والأرض بغير ديني محمد اللي حاليني نور الإيمان.